It's time for Transport Line, the program that showcases the contributions of all modes of transportation to the socio-economic growth and development of our country, Africa, and the rest of the world. Transport Line is being beamed to you from the Center of Excellence, the state of aquatic splendor, and Africa's second largest economy, Lagos. I am Shino Elegbede. Glad to know that you are keeping us company. The UNO Sustainable Development Goal number 14 is our focus today, which has to do with life below the water. We bring this to the front burner because of the recent pronouncement by the Honorable Minister for Marine and Blue Economy, which emphasizes that focus will be on how we are going to gather all the fish resources within Nigerian inland waterways, be it sea, ocean, lakes, and rivers. So precisely, we shall be discussing fishing trawling, opportunities and challenges. And I have with me as guest a maritime consultant, Captain Tajuddin Alao, who is going to tell us how government can really leverage on this particular aspect of UNO Sustainable Development Goal 14. How we are going to garner, conserve, and make sure that we use all the fishing resources in our God-given water for the benefit of Nigerians. Captain Tajuddin Alao, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, the minister recently pronounced that efforts will be geared towards enhancing life below waters, be it oceans, seas, and rivers in Nigeria. To many, when you talk about marine and blue economy, little was done and is being done as regards fishing trawling. What really are the opportunities there, please?
Thank you very much. I would like to go back to memory lane. In 1965, 67, fishing was at its peak in Nigeria. The Japanese government donated College of Fisheries at VI, Institute of Marine and Oceanography in VI. Hebrew sent some people to Germany and also to Japan. We had so many vision companies in the 70s and 80s. So Nigeria was at its peak. Unfortunately today, we are down. With the blue economy, we used to have about 380 fishing boats in our waters. Obelawo of this world, a PMS, a Duduyemi, a Shrimpers, Caflex, many Taraba fisheries, but everything went down. Even now, even as at now, the few fishing boats are laid up because of price of fuel. But having said that, the blue economy is a reawakening for us to not to direct us to the resources that abounds in the water and above the water, and also to challenge ourselves that this exploration and exploitation of this biodiversity must be done in a sustainable way, i.e. we must not put Gamalin 20 in the water or explosive to catch fish. We must not put net that will catch all the fish. When we were young, Okun Ibeju, we used to go with nets. One boat will stay, another boat will go to sea and make a semicircle, and everybody will pull it. I'm talking of early 60s, 70, pulling and catching all the fish trapped there. No, you have to go with the size of nets So those fish that are big, you can catch them. Those that are small must be allowed to escape. This way, you can prolong, you can preserve, you don't eliminate all your resources, and also you don't put chemicals, oil. We are more enlightened now, and that is what the Honourable Minister has brought to birth. He also said that they are going to revive the fishing harbour in Nigeria. It is a welcome address. We need a fishing harbour. Specifically, Ghana has them a fishing harbour. We had cocoa in those days. We was neither there nor there, but we need a real dedicated fishing harbour, because it's going to engage a lot of our people, artisans and those with trawlers. And I can assure you, with the minister's remark, the Department of Fishery is also under the Blue Economy now. So the minister is the coordinating minister for all these economic activities, you know, and Nigeria stand a better chance to win. The Institute of Oceanography has a very, very sound person in charge. Marine Research, Captain Sule Abiodun, is Akinsemoyi lineage in Lagosian, is the one heading that institute. It's a research institute, and it's under Department of Fishery. It's been taken out of Agric. With this collaboration and focus, and the Honourable Ministers driving this cause, I'm sure that we are going to benefit. Well, we have a lot in the water, and our EEZ has also been extended by another 20,000 kilometers square. So with this, if we explore further, we find a lot of fish species that abounds in that area that we can bring, because imagine feeding to 250 million people. It's not easy. So we have shrimps, we have lobsters, we have different types of fish in our waters. It is for us to do it well, and then we are good to go. Of course, the issue of IUU, when there is a vacuum, somebody must fill it. This illegal, unreported, unregulated foreigners coming to catch, even from other West African countries. The NIMASA has the deep blue C4I to monitor our waters. The Navy has the Falcon Eye, and the MP also has, so we can monitor and detect and deter all those people coming to steal our resources to the advantage of our people, in terms of investment, in terms of the activity itself, the fishing industry itself. So we are better positioned now. I'm hopeful, very hopeful.
Yes, yeah, we better hopeful. We believe that with the situation of things, we should really gather ourselves together and work our talk. Thank you. You took us back to early 60s to 60 to early 70s, where we have many Nigerian fishing entrepreneurs. Unfortunately, the few, according to you, that survived, they are more or less in moribund state because of the cost of energy to power the boats. But we must move beyond that, because presently we have foreign vessels poaching in our international waters, be it Japanese, be it Chinese. They have vessels with refrigerated facilities. They catch and they freeze. Unfortunately, they bring back to Nigeria to sell to us at exorbitant prices. We all know the importance of fish to human beings in terms of vitamins, the proteins it contains. So how can government really assist, especially attract private investment into this?
Look, the Honourable Minister has drawn the attention of the players in the industry to the opportunity that abound. The Vessel Financing Fund, the portal is open. It's for our people, the entrepreneur who are interested in that aspect, to go. Nexim Loan, African Development Bank, Bank of Industry. More so, the Chinese people are exploring the opportunity of electric boats. Kavati Marine is building ferry boats in Nigeria today with electric. So, and if energy cost is going to be the hydrants, the constraints, with going into designing and installation of electric fishing boats, and we can capture these areas with technology, with the people I told you, with the people coming to fish illegally, both by canoe and big ships, Chinese and all that. We have the men on the ground. We have the technology that detects what is happening in our maritime domain. We have the technology now. So it's now for us to act. They have interception helicopters that if something is detected, they can go after them. So the issue of IUU, and we have the SPOMO Act enacted in Nigeria, whereby any illegal activities and other matters relating to maritime crime, pirates, especially illegal fishing, IUU, we can prosecute them beyond our territorial waters. That law was not there before. So we are better positioned today than yesterday. But the energy, cost of energy is worldwide. I believe the government must do something to help our people. Many boats, I was with NITOA president last week. Many boats are laid up. Many fishing boats cannot go to sea. Atlantic shippers taking some ships, boats to trawlers to South America. It's time we start building boats, not only fiber boats, but steel boats, aluminum boats for fishing. We have the wide coastline, Ondo government, Ondo state government, Bayelsa government, rivers, Akwa Ibom. The concentration should be let everybody, all the littoral states, and let them come into this industry, and then we shall make a lot of foreign money that we add to our GDP from the blue economy.
Yes, life below water, and talking about GDP, has to do with capacity building of human resources within the littoral state, like you just mentioned just now. And we need to put in place blueprint and implement Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa, Ondo State, rivers. These are states that are really deep when you're talking about fishing. But like I said, those are state governments, private sector now coming. I could recall, may God rest her soul, late Barrister Margaret Okurachi. Orakusi.
My good friend.
She was really in the forefront of fighting for the cause of those in the fishing trawling business. But there are many impediments in terms of levies and conditions to be met. You mentioned oceanography in Lagos, in VI, but we've not felt the impact. What should be done quickly so that we will have the financial power, when we say we, the average Nigerian, to be able to purchase fish? Okay, so Captain.
Putting fish on the table is very important. When we're growing up in Ekpe and all that, you visit any family, they will go into the water and bring fresh fish for you, cook and feed with gari eba.
Same thing so we did in the order of Ajayi, we too.
It is a standard in Ekpe, standard in Ejiri, standard in Agbowa, standard in Bejuleki, you know, up to Isaleko.
Yeah.
Up to Isaleko, we shall go back to because the oil money drove many people away from that direction. The Institute of is a
Oceanography.
research institute,
Institute.
and they used to own many boats before. They used to give boats to people to go and fish, but today they have research boat, a new one, for them to go to sea, and in fact to do survey from Cape Verde up down to Congo. The boats have that capacity, a lot of research, many PhDs. And as I told you, the Department of Fishery is now under the blue economy. The Honorable Minister has given the go-ahead for every state government to create the blue economy ministry. Lagos State, Ondo State, my friend is the head of that sector, SA, under the governor in Ondo State. So we are encouraging other states. Bayelsa has done it. Rivers State.
Lagos State too.
Lagos State has done
Emmanuel.
it. I mentioned Lagos State
Yes.
first. So when you create a dedicated ministry for it under the governor, then we have direction. And Lagos State is lucky in the sense that the College of Fishery itself has so many farms, aquatic farms in Ekpe,
yes.
across in Badagry, Akodo and all that, you know. So we are, but having said, our consumption the required is very high. So we still import from Morocco and other, because they have fish farm in the ocean, in Korea, in Japan, in the ocean itself, with cage, and they feed the fish, they breed fish in the ocean. We are doing our own inside ponds in the inland waters.
Yes.
But the resources we have outside, if we remove, we have a very big department of marine environmental protection in Imasa, the Nostra at the Federal Ministry of Environment level. If we remove the pollution in our water is full of periwinkles, is full of shrimps, is full of croaker. We can feed our people tilapia, you know, bokun, tiger fish, you know, what they call it. But this we didn't put attention to before because of the oil money. But this renewal agenda of Mr. President has died. Even the coastal road has opened that access to a lot of activities. Many people are seeing what they've never seen before. So this government is geared to enhancing the resources as far as the blue economy is concerned. All the activities, even tourism in our waters. And I believe we are going to be better off for it. The framework, policy framework on maritime is already been put in place. That's the first thing Mr. Honorable Minister did. And we all have it. Early this year with the stakeholders engagement, the Honorable Minister was there, live, and answered to our people. And I'm sure that politics aside, before the end of this year, we shall see results, feasible results, impactful results on our table.
Captain Alao, before we draw the curtain on the program, one of the challenges facing those in the fish trawling business has to do with the preservation of the various catches. Even in the markets, when you go, you sell, how do you preserve? Small, medium, and large scale. How do we go about it?
Yes, if we have a dedicated fishing harbour, the government will provide the freezing capacity. You won't believe that in this Lagos, if you go to mile 2 after Eleganza, Jakande regime built cold room that people are listening. I didn't know, I was not aware of this until I thought all the one I saw in the Jora, Globe Fisheries, this and that, but so many in that area, that axis. I had to, some people imported fish and they called me to come and survey, you know, because contaminated, tainted fish, spoiled fish, imported from Morocco. And I was shocked. And this, it was Jakande regime that has built that place. So for the imported fish, the frozen capacity is there. For the fresh fish that we catch, there must be dedicated fishing harbor that, because some of the fish, they fish for 45 days, 50 days, they have freezer. The one that goes overnight, they use block. So but as O'Reilly said, when they come, what we saw in Nigeria, too many freezers, you know, and some of these freezers, no NEPA, they have to run generator. No, fishing has passed. Fishing market in Europe is a dedicated market because of the hygiene necessary. So I believe it's part of what the government has in plan to have this dedicated harbor with frozen facilities so that unsold fish can be kept overnight. Because if you maintain fish less than minus 18 degrees, minus, the fish will go bad, and it's not easy to keep. It is a challenge, especially with the power energy problem. Then again, we should start thinking of solar, even water energy from the movement of waves, so that we can have enough energy to do so, to power a lot of activities in this sector.
Captain Tajuddin Alao, I want to express my gratitude for you to finding time to enlighten us on the opportunities and challenges facing those in the fishing trolley business sector precisely. We thank you very much.
Thank you.
That shows that we must harness all the resources to the food benefit of our people, as stated in the United Nations SDG Rule 14, so that we can make life more meaningful for our people. And making life more meaningful for our people has to do with empathy, compassion. Be your brother's keeper. Times are still hard. Assist one way or the other. That way, we douse the socio-economic tension in our society. So, till next time, bye-bye for now.